I think Selina should be with the others right now. I have this food for her. I mean, I hope she likes it. She did ask for it either way, so yeah. Oh, Damon, I'll talk to you later. He's not holding his sword. Anywho, I have this food for her, and I hope. Oh goodness, I've never been good with these ladders. I made sure not to add eggs since she has said multiple times that eggs make her extremely nauseous, so I didn't add eggs. Let me go give this to her and maybe I'll sip with them after that because I want to be able to relax and, you know, instead of always having to write letters and do Lodi work and stuff, that has already been done, so I think I'll just sip with them. No, almost walked off. Oh, hey guys, I'm sorry if I'm late. You guys are looking at me like you're judging me. Hey guys, Selina, I made some food for you since you did mention that you were hungry. I did make sure not to make you anything with eggs or with cheese. No, not cheese. I don't mean to sound, you know, I don't mean to sound rude, but since you and Zion are both werewolves, would that mean you know what, forget it. Maybe I was dreaming. Maybe Zion isn't a werewolf. Maybe he's just allergic to cheese. Yeah, I should not be talking about that in front of the others. You didn't tell them about that yet. So bad at keeping secrets. Ugh. Anyway, Selina, you seem to be doing a-okay. You're not wearing the clothes that Kira made, but I'm sure that's a different story. Hey, thank you so much, girls. I really wanted this baby, but at the same time, I was starting to become really, really sad. I have never been that sad ever. Every time I remember who's the father, I went from feeling motivated to wanting to run away. It wasn't a very good idea. Thank you. You're welcome. We fully understand, but we're also really worried. We couldn't find you, and it has been really cold these past few days. I know. Zion offered to let me stay in the guard tower. I did not tell him I'm with child. I assume he doesn't know, and it clearly isn't obvious. But still, I have no idea where I would be without you guys. Well, even if we did not know each other and we found you, we would still offer to help. Yes, that's true. I've heard that 𝘀cie𝗰𝗶𝗹𝘀 told you everything you need to know, and she also told you to make sure you take care of yourself. Yes, she did. She is just the sweetest. She told me that Joseph wasn't as hard as on her and she was able to get a lot done, although I did not listen, seeing as the person she was with at the time was anything but a man. He was a horrible person. Agreed. 𝘀cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 is very strong. She deserves way more better than whatever Jax was. I have come down to the conclusion that the woman he was seeing was a woman who ran away from the village after I came back. Doesn't sound like it makes sense, but Gwen told me that there was a woman who Jax would visit daily. This woman was last seen packing her bags as Jax went into a room with a bag full of gold. If I'm correct, this woman was also with child. She ran away because she heard that I was back, and obviously, she had no permission to live here. Apparently, she was living under the previous guardhouse. She took the gold and ran away. Jack spent his days in the tavern instead of at home with his wife. He was rarely a guard. He told 𝘀cie𝗰𝗶 he has no money and that there was nothing he could do because he gave all his money to that woman. I wish I had done worse to Jax. Oh my goodness. 𝘀cie𝗰𝗶 is such a strong lady. It is truly a miracle Joseph is alive. She was starving, but she didn't dare to visit any of us to ask for food. From what I've heard, after cleaning the house and preparing things Jax was supposed to, she had severe back pains. Every time she stood up, she'd have to sit down again. Stop! I do not want to hear any of this anymore. That is enough. And that is all we need to know. Do not need to go into detail. I think I want to get back to the library now. I'll see you there, Kira. Oh, this just escalated really fast. And I wish I gave Jax a punishment. Letting him walk away freely was a dumb idea. He didn't deserve it. I think Zion is somewhere by the water. I don't know why. That's kind of weird, but who am I to judge? Truly, who am I to judge? Anyway, I'll talk to you later, Damon. I think everybody Zafira's at home, obviously. She said not to disturb her, and I will not disturb her, obviously. I cannot believe 𝘀cie𝗰𝗶 had to go through all of that, and she was able to go through all of that. She's so strong. And again, she did not deserve to go through any of it. Now I feel bad letting him walk away freely. If only I knew where he was, then I'd definitely give him a punishment worse than that was. I think Zion should be this side, if I'm correct. There he is. He's just sitting here. Kind of weird. Zion! Hey, it took me 8,000 years to get here. Hey, Zion. I'm sorry, my day already started off very hectic. Morning, Lady 𝘀cie𝗰𝗶. I'll get to building the plaza soon. I just wanted to sit down and admire the view. Because I mean, we actually have a view this time. A beautiful one too. Indeed. I wanted to ask, is it true that you liked me? I remember back at the very first serenity, Matthew would make jokes about how you liked me. That's true. Yes, I did. But Matthew did too. So I was not the only one to blame. It was a small crush. I'm not used to expressing my feelings. Now that we're talking about feelings, you are a very kind, genuine, handsome, and sweet man. How are you still single? Again, no offense, obviously. Well, I have trouble finding the one. Every girl that has ever come to me was sweet. I gave them a chance and I ended up realizing that I don't feel a connection with them. When a werewolf is looking for someone to love, I guess There has to be a connection. I would feel it. And the mark of the mates would show on the both of us. That mark did not show. Most of the time, I'd find out they shamed Juniper for owning a boutique. So I immediately became uninterested. And so, I find the one for me. Oh, I don't know much about werewolves. That sounds interesting. It's funny how I don't know much about them, yet I grew up with werewolves. That's because your tribe was different. The mark of the mates disappeared in your tribe after the king and queen. That's what caused the tribe to go extinct. Before the war with the phoenix, people were leaving and the ones they wanted would marry and go off to another place. So that, yeah. Oh, that's horrible. So my werewolf tribe is gone? And on the other hand, were the only ones without the mark of the mates thingy? Yes, you aren't a werewolf, so I don't know if that works on you. But you are the only living Moonlight Tribe citizen, I guess. And you are their queen. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll remember that I'm their queen another day. Not now. I have a lot going on. I'll see you later, Zion. Okay, I don't know what to do now. Like, I actually do not know what to do now. My life is pretty boring, actually. I'm done doing all my 𝘀cie𝗰𝗶𝗹𝘀. Oh, that was embarrassing. I'm done doing all my lordly duty stuff thingies. So I don't know what to do now. I think I saw someone. I saw Demon at the guard tower. I don't know what he wants, but anywho, I'm learning so much about myself. I don't know why Alorda didn't tell me more. I thought I was done after finding out about my parents and my magic, obviously, but clearly I'm not. I don't think there's any Moonlight werewolves still alive, according to Alora. I'll know who's a Moonlight and who isn't, so I guess if I come across any, they'll recognize me as their queen. Maybe I can ask if they can come and live in Serenity. Yeah, I think I'll go talk to Damon now. He's just standing at the guard tower, waiting for me to talk to him. He doesn't have his sword, so I assume that whatever he has to talk about is pretty serious. Damon, you actually look really worried. Is everything okay? You look pretty worried. I have news. We got a letter back from Miss Lockwood. Miss Lockwood's daughter. She says thank you for informing. Thank you for informing me of all this, Lady Cosmica. I recently arrived at your former village and wondered why the village was so empty. I will be staying here until you call an actual meeting. I do hope you know that King Alan has sent out a letter telling us that if we do not call a meeting, we will all leave the lights. That is what they want to do, not me. I heard from my mother that you are a sweetheart and a good mother. Know that I'm here if you need anyone to talk to. Sincerely, Miss Marina Lockwood. Oh, well, I'm okay with her sleeping there. It's not ours anymore. As long as she's protected and safe. I wonder how long ago this meeting was. I'm sure by now they got those letters. There's absolutely no way. How is it possible that the only person that got their letter was Miss Lockwood's daughter? What happened to the other ones? Well, hers was delivered with a bird. The others were delivered by fellow friends. I'm sorry, my lord. I'm not sure if these friends were to be trusted. They told me they do not need any payment, and all they need is food and books for some reason. You're telling me that you don't know where they are and who they are? Why would they need books? For all we know, those letters could be with King Raphael. We could have given them something from Ezra's house. Those books were worth a lot. My lord, that's the problem. The letters, they was King Raphael. All of them. I'm sorry. What? Would you let that happen, demon?